Hello, stream. Hello, one and one right now. More will show up, I'm sure. Welcome to the Sunday afternoon streams. We're not doing SevTech today because everybody's just kind of wore out. It's been kind of a bad week for everybody, so we're just not feeling the SevTechs today. So instead, I'm doing Factorio. Modded beyond reason, I think. But, Factorio. Very reasonable? Okay. I'll take your word for it. I can't really, but again, I'll take your word. Okay, let's see. Put one reactor here. So basically what I am up to on this particular stream today, I am increasing the nuclear capabilities of this base because apparently these goobers have decided they're going to run insane amounts of new modded electric trains that are sucking up all of the power and not leaving anything for anybody else. And apparently that's now my fault. So, yeah. Yeah, but it's not my fault that you're using up more than what you're allowed. I can't control it, but you can. Compulsive power draw setups. Compulsive overpowering. Yeah, let's see. This isn't a good spot for these things. This needs to be. I don't like it being as far away from the heat exchangers as it's looking to have to be, just because it's going to mean there's that much extra pipe it has to heat up. But I might have to do this anyway, or otherwise it's just not going to work for the whole setup, you know? Flatten out all these tanks as well. Get a more smooth load coming off of the trains. I kind of miss the days when the trains had the 75,000 75,000 fluid carrying capabilities. But apparently people complain. I don't know what they were complaining about. I mean, it made perfect sense that it took 75,000 since each or each fluid wagon takes 3 tanks. And maybe the segregation of the cars, that was a bit confusing. You could fill up like each car with multiple fluids. That was a bit confusing. Handy, but confusing.
That is stream.
Yep, Daddy's streaming. Right. Let's inserters in.
I need Daddy.
Long inserters coming up.
Daddy, it's put in.
Michael. Hush. All right. All right.
Yes. It does.
All right, there we go. There's that. All right. That's got the reactors warming up.
Okay.
Oh, nice. They all have a 200% neighbor bonus on them, rather than a
Oh, these
regular
fire!
100.
It's waste.
Daddy, that's fire?
Waste.
Be quiet.
Still. So, 6, 14.
That sounds like it's a ton.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Alright, do I have heat exchangers? I have the turbines. Do I have the heat exchangers?
Right.
No way of searching. What do
It's not
those
gonna
look
affect
like
that
in
one,
the
just
inventory
power recipe, so it's not
anymore?
gonna affect-
What's
The
that
only way
even
you can't do
under
that
now?
is if
Oh, there
it's
they
a
are.
combo
Okay.
alloy.
Yes, I
But it
do
doesn't
have
do
some
that, so
heat
it's not gonna be
exchangers.
built.
Okay.
Yeah, right click. That's the let it put the fire out. If you want to see, I'm going to take out the flint steel. See how I out just to
Okay.
demonstrate. I'm just showing you what happens. It just out. Yeah, that's what the clicking is.
Okay, I need to know.
I just have one piece. Here is
Okay, running down the conveyor belt to get back to the nuclear cores quickly. For the reactors.
Anyway, that just prevents.
It's all good there.
Anyway, this caption part
Easiest
is
way of getting
necessary.
water
I just have it so
here.
I don't have to yeah, the server and the insert in the bottom was later required.
Yeah, that would significantly drop the power load. Oh, we're up at a full gigawatt right now.
Yeah, you can just
Of what we're pulling, it's like all nuclear and all
oh, the
coal is like running near full blast right now. I think.
well, yeah,
I think. I mean, it says it's at
that was
1.0 gig. Well, the steam is producing 644 megawatts, while the steam turbines, the nuclear, is producing 400. So we are at 1 gigawatt full. Full bore. I'm working on expanding it right now, yeah. Well, I didn't do anything to it to reduce it. Unless maybe it's a water issue.
Oh, yeah.
I did do that. Oh, shucks, it is a water problem. Yeah, it's the problem I've been having where I can't get water off of the trains fast enough to get it into the system. It's a problem I've had this whole time. Flow rates on the dadgum pipes. There was like that one mod, I think it was called I Hate the Water or something like that. Where it got rid of all the clunky Factorio water physics. Just got rid of everything. Wow, these reactors are heating up quick.
It does- or eat.
Okay. Alright, I've got infrastructure laid to try and get out, or get the rest of those things out, but now I need to
We do have factors.
put in more... Need to put in more tanks. Just make it a direct feed straight from the train
It is
into the
electric
tanks.
smelter. That's a furnace. Like,
Shrink this blueprint down, make it a bit more manageable.
upgrade
As in, you know, keep it all on one screen. That is a phone call. One sec. Alright, well, I just realized I've had the desktop audio muted, so they haven't been able to hear you for the last several minutes.
Whoops.
Oopsie daisies.
Okay.
Apparently we're having a tornado hitting the area?
What?
Yeah, apparently there's been a tornado running between Canyon and Hereford.
Whoa. We haven't dealt with tornadoes in a while.
Long while.
I mean, I thought that was just like a thing of the past.
Oh no, they happen quite frequently,
Wow.
but nothing lately. And almost never when it's these weather conditions.
Yeah.
Normally it has to be quite hot in order for that to happen.
No, that's water.
Oh jeez, oh no, oh jeez. There's all sorts of random trains with junk in them. That's
They
not
get
supposed to
trains.
happen in the depot.
Yeah.
Thing is extremely brittle. I'll give it that.
What is?
Oh, the LTN system.
Oh.
Like, you gotta be real careful that you do the stations right, otherwise it just ends up with junk.
Alright, I need to
The
go back to the
trains.
crafting area, and I need to get more pipe.
Okay.
Crafting facility, and away we go on our super fast modded train. Are we higher than 0.75 game speed right now?
Nope, just 0.75. I haven't touched it.
Okay.
Let's reset
Feels
that.
like this is going a lot quicker now.
They are some darn fast trains. Well, maybe. Also, if you end up behind someone, you're gonna go slower too.
Yeah. Well, I'm using like the audio to guide me through like what speed I think they're going.
Okay, you can also hover your mouse over the train. It'll show you the current speed.
Yeah, but there's too many twists and turns. I can't keep that straight.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Boy, don't you like having those extra taxis at the crafting area?
Yes.
That is so nice.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like the only place where that's commonly a problem.
Yeah.
But boy, has it been a problem.
It was quite the problem.
Okay, well, I'm hoping this guy's gonna fill up with energy units soon. Oh, it is filling up. Oh, it's just slow. I may have to increase my energy drinking station.
Okay, actually, something I'm wanting to try is those transformers that were recently added.
Yeah.
I want to try building some of those, but I basically need a place that has, like, borderline unlimited levels of copper, iron, and steel.
You can request that stuff. I mean, not right now because it's all broken, but I can set up some requests. You want plates or ores?
Plates.
Plates, okay.
Steel ore is not a thing that exists.
Right. Oh, you wanted
IRL,
steel and copper?
Steel, iron, and copper.
Steel, iron, and copper plates. Okay. Yeah, we could do that.
All right.
I do
let's see.
have those those are all available on LTN, so I just need to set you up a station. Where do you want to do that at? I mean, we could use where we were gonna build that, or we could put in Area 52.
Sure.
Where the old mega relays were gonna be. That's kind of my R&D place now, as you can see with my stackers over there.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, for steam power plants, you can actually use the nuclear fuel turbines instead of the steam turbines to save CPU time. Because you can do
really?
you can do 2 of them instead of 10 of the steam turbines or the steam engines.
Oh, for the steam, the like coal power stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Shucks,
I'm
this
planning to build like a new backup steam plant somewhere just for fun. And the mod that adds like the oh, what did they call it? All that nitrogen or something. What was that from? Hydrogen Power Systems mod. It basically it gives you that thing where you can store like however it works, but there's a mode where you can make it basically act like an accumulator. So we're gonna get like probably terajoules of accumulator capacity with that mod.
Oh, server is saving map. There we go. Alright, yeah, I am in a very sad way when it comes to water now. I did not realize how much those offshore pumps contributed to everything.
A lot, huh?
Apparently so.
Whoops.
Yeah. You're gonna have to see how well the water station is holding up. Oh, I
Oh,
don't have
man.
a radar over there.
Oh gosh, in our Steam, I may have to work on our Steam situation. It's got enough steam engines for 2 gigawatts, but only enough solid fuel for 1 gigawatt because I miscalculated because of the whole 50% efficiency thing.
Yeah.
So may have to work on that. Although rather than improving that one, I do think I'll just build another one. I also want to try the thermal or the like lava power stuff, geothermal. I wonder if it's super OP like Minecraft was. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah. Okay, there's a lot of steam turbines that are barely getting any steam.
Really?
Yeah. I'm probably gonna need like another fluid train for the water.
Ew.
Or maybe just make these ones... Well, no, I can't make them any longer. Okay, I'm trying to identify where all my bottlenecks are for getting the water off of the trains.
Oh, I got more.
I was hoping Andrew would join us, but I think he's all busy on school.
Yeah, that was the feeling I got when talking to him.
Josiah was supposed to play with us, though. I don't know where he's at. I told him 3 o'clock. I may have to text Thomas or something. Oh, whoops.
Are you really missing much not having Josiah around? Are you really missing
Well,
that much?
yeah, cause I don't know, well.
He's in his own playpen and he enjoys playing with other people around.
Yeah. Okay, so now we have fuel. Wait a second. Why is everything broken right now? Can I not do
Okay,
that?
alright. Steam power is slowly recovering now that I'm getting my bottlenecks all sorted out.
Oh, thank goodness.
I mean, we're up to 300 megawatts on the nuclear side.
Good,
So-
good. I'm feeling better now. Having a few hundred extra megawatts of capacity, it makes me feel better. Especially when we don't have that 87 gigajoules of extra power.
Yeah.
Oh, dropped it.
Okay. Stuff's starting to accumulate now. We're starting to get water piling up. At least
Good.
in the central and I guess western areas, the water's beginning to accumulate. So.
Well, I can't figure out why my inserters don't work. Huh.
They are
Weird.
unhappy at receiving low-grade coal.
Huh. Well, maybe I just need a regular inserter then. Wait. Not full. I think inserters don't work anymore. What is happening? Can you not pull from an underground?
You
I
used to
can't
be able
try.
to.
I'll be back.
I know it. And this just isn't working for some reason.
Hmm.
This is really weird. Oh, that's why. There was nothing on the belt.
Oh.
Because it was turned the wrong way.
Ah.
Whoops.
Whoops.
That explains that. Well, it's just kind of hard to see, you know, when it's all undergrounds.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Now we're talking. Yeah. Okay. Beautiful. Now we're talking.
Alright, nuclear is starting to heal.
Wonderful.
Still want to put in another train.
Yeah, LTN is good, but for something like as critical as what you're doing, like just having a direct route between the two places is actually the better way to go.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what you were saying last time.
Yeah. I do need to get you the some electric trains though. That'll really speed those things up.
Kind of worried about maybe making them too fast. Like the pumps at the water pickup station won't have enough time to keep up with the trains.
Well, but at least you've removed the trains as a bottleneck, you know.
True.
Like every time you remove one bottleneck, you know, and other things the next bottleneck, but like it's still better.
Okay, so how many fluid wagons is this long? It's 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 fluid wagons long. Really wish I had the 75,000 fluid things.
Yeah, no kidding.
I think it's
6, 7, 11, 12. Go. Let's load up all these engines with fuel. Let's see, what are these stations called? Is
Oh no, it's gonna be an eternity before all these trains are full of electricity. Oh man.
okay, so this one is nuclear P42 nuclear water drop off. Right, the other one's P42 nuclear water pickup. Okay, or drop off. And an empty water pickup. Oh, let's go. Alright. Empty, so I'm going through. The next train is now going in. Gosh, this feels so slow. This is almost fully half the speed of those electric ones.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We need to get those upgraded. As soon as as soon as the depot is all saturated with electric, we can add you in there. Right now, I'm taking all the energy in it.
That's fine.
Okay.
Oh wow, we haven't even put a dent in this, in the water lake thing. The drain the lake dry project, I guess we can call it, maybe.
Daddy,
Yeah.
turn up.
We'll call it Lake Meredith.
Daddy.
Yeah, actually, it Lake Meredith's had a lot more water put into it, or has a lot more water in it now that we started getting rain.
Daddy.
Really? That's great.
Daddy.
I think it was like the last report said something about like it had,
Daddy.
Michael? Hush. I think the last report said like we had like a big rain and they were like, yeah, the lake's risen 45 feet or something like that.
Wow.
That was a few years ago, but still.
Yeah.
You know the nice thing I have to say about my trains? They interfere
What's that?
very, very little with the main lines because most of the lines that I built for this actually runs parallel to the rest of the track.
Hmm.
So they're barely. I think I'm on the line for about 30 seconds.
Gotcha.
You know, this game has a soundtrack almost akin to Minecraft.
Yeah.
It's that quiet kind of ambiance.
Yeah. Okay, we now have the 2 4s upgraded. New trains. So just give it 18 years and they'll be powered up and ready to go.
Yeah. You know, a while back, Kaylee was looking at some, like, weird stuff from the 80s or whatever. And,
Yeah.
you know how you mention esports to anybody nowadays that's, like, not anywhere near the scene? And they just kind of roll their eyes and they're just like, oh, who would watch a competitive video game? Who would ever watch that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Kaylee was looking online, and she found something that, in my mind, beats esports far more than anything else I could have ever come across myself.
Really?
Yes. Televised, competitive aerobics.
Hmm. There you go.
Yeah. I feel like it was one of those things that, like... It's the power supply. It's down at the bottom. Okay, just a minute. I gotta go take care of the TV in the living room real quick.
Okay.
Yes. I unplugged the supply.
It's a 2x6. That means car.
Oh, sweet! The nuclear power is now started to overload the steam now. It's back to
There we
doing the
go.
weird. It's back to doing the weird pulsing thing again, but.
Sweet. Okay.
And the water station is remaining at about average storage of about 22K per tank.
Perfect.
So it's not going anywhere. That's good.
Yeah.
You can keep 3 trains fully supplied and happy.
Awesome.
So
Okay. Good.
So we've got our 2 most massive amounts of power draw right now is coming purely from the beacons and the crafters. Nothing else comes anywhere close.
Doesn't surprise me though.
It really doesn't. We don't have hardly any drills running right now, though. That's the surprising part.
Well, that's probably because I've got all of the trains stopped.
Well, true.
While I upgrade them all.
The drills are currently at 629 kilowatts, which is like, what? 3 dozen?
Yeah, that's like nothing.
Yeah.
That must be the idle. For 4.9K doing that much, they're definitely all just idling.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see how this is working. Still doesn't seem to be... Still not accumulating steam, though. Okay, let's just stabilize the steam accumulation across all tanks, shall we? Alright, power draw. It's still bouncing around between the 2 sets. Keep getting 212 steam engines to 2600 steam engines. Hopping back and forth.
Yeah, that's what it'll do until the steam capacity in the tanks is above a certain amount.
Yeah.
But if you look at like the 1 minute and the 10 minute, you'll get more of an average view of what it's doing.
Yeah.
But looking at the 10-minute view, you can definitely see where the nuclear starts kicking back in.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the nuclear is the orange, okay. Yeah. Yeah, the nuclear is definitely kicking back in a big way right now.
Yeah. Alright, the 2-1 cargo trains are now upgraded and ready to go. So all of our trains use 2 engines, so that means just 15,000 energy units per train.
Good honk. Good honk, man.
That's gonna be a while. Oh, jeez.
It's gonna be a really, really long while.
Yeah. I'd go upgrade it some more, but we're probably getting kind of... Well, I think my bottleneck right now is literally just the how long it takes the trains to get back and forth.
Yeah.
Oh, not even that. It's that there's no trains going to get them anymore. Oh, because they're filling up with fuel, and it's gonna wait until it's completely full of fuel before it actually sends the train out of the depot. So it's
Okay, ain't that
so it's
good?
gonna be a while, yeah.
That's all wonderful. Alright, well I think it's safe enough. I'm gonna add some more steam turbines to the mix.
Sounds good.
Those that are. Pardon? That's one.
Alright, there we go. Got some steam going. Things are... seem to be sitting pretty stable now. Does Area 52 have a taxi station?
Lumberjack.
Yeah, just use the the one towards the end will get you to that thing on the right.
Up with the lumberjack.
Or you can just go to P12, that's pretty close.
Okay. Alright, well, I have good news. The water is now bottlenecked.
Sweet.
So, the water for the steam is now saturated. It's just not saturated in an even manner, but I don't know what I can really do about that other than maybe shift the stations around, but if I do that, then that's going to mess up fueling and loading of the water. I was going to get rid of these tanks anyway. Force the water. I don't know how I'm going to... I'll just leave it. It's working, I'll leave it. Leave it for now. I might have to just extend out that train line and make the loop around a little bit longer going back, but worry about that later. In the meantime, I want to get a much better solution going. So which one did you say? P42?
P12
12.
will get you pretty close.
Oh, the taxi relay. Okay.
Yeah. And it's just straight up from there.
That was close.
Oh yeah, you're just right hop a skip away from there.
Yeah. Alright. Nuclear fuel. I guess this is the fueling station?
Yeah, for the old 242 relay.
Okay.
Which is mostly deprecated, but I think there's like one or two things that still use it somewhere.
Okay. Well, I've got a lot of old rails and signals and stuff that look like... Well, this was a testing bed anyway, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was my
Your signals.
testing area. Yeah, that was my
Okay.
that's my 210 depot.
Hmm. Alright, well, seems as though... where would be a good place for me to branch off? Hi, train! Okay, so the rail is in use. That is good to know.
Yeah, that's all of our electrical gen.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. We're here. Okay, so I'm gonna... Alright, where these trains are, like these 410 trains or 412 trains or whatever these are these used for anything right now?
That stacker in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah.
Oh, you can kill that if you want.
Okay, well, I'm gonna repurpose it, actually. I was gonna pick up all the trains and stuff and
Okay, yeah.
use
How
them
about
to...
it?
use them for, like, the rails and everything for the station I'm about to build.
That'll work.
Because the thing is, I want to get some of these transformers built,
Yeah.
but this last transformer requires, let's see, 382 seconds, which that's,
Oh,
what, 10 minutes? Or a little over 5 minutes, 6 minutes, something like that.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
then, but it needs 225 iron plates, 750 copper, and 30 steel.
Hmm.
That's the raw materials that it needs. Now, it needs it in the form of plates of iron, steel, copper cable, and the next lower down transformer. But yeah. Supposedly, this thing can output a gigawatt, which means I can take it and stick it next to that electric fuel station that's causing everything else to bleed, and supposedly
Oh.
boost the power going into it by a huge amount.
That'd be neat.
Yeah. I'm just guessing that that's how it works. Like, I know that's how it works IRL, but there's also more details to it than just that, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, like in electricity, ultimately the way it's measured is in watts. And
Yeah.
if you can get the more watts you have to start with, the more you can move around.
Yeah.
And the whole point of transformers is taking the lower power level and boosting it to a higher power level.
Yeah.
A way that's long-term viable and safe. Right? Oh. Right, Banneret. That's Josiah.
I think that's Thomas. Josiah has his own account now.
Oh, he does. Okay.
Yeah.
Guess that would be Thomas. Maybe or Isaac. No, Thomas. Thomas is the knight.
Yeah. I'm just gonna pause it so he can catch up in a reasonable amount of time.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Alright. Oh gosh. Game.speed equals 0.6. Here we go. Slow her down.
Slow her down. Pause it again. Yeah, I'm not getting very many viewers tonight. I know I have 2. I mean, there's me. Oh, I've got a whole bunch of host bots who are hosting me to literally no one.
Well, of course.
Thomas is has like the ancient computer, right? Or did he get an upgrade?
I mean, he has like I think he has like a 2012 AMD.
Okay. Okay, that's what I have. So
11
yeah.
or 12, something like that. Unless he's still on the 2009, I can't remember. He's on one of those AMD chips.
Okay.
All right, let's see if he can. We'll just stick with 0.6 for now. Oh, the game is so slow.
I know. I know.
At least, like, even though it's slower, it's not as. It doesn't bug me as much as, like, a first person shooter being low FPS.
Yeah.
Like, this is still playable.
Well, that's kind of why I tend to not like first-person games a whole lot. Just because those frame dips become unbearably infuriating.
Yeah.
Lag spikes and the like. like Monster Hunter World, even as I was playing it. And yeah, oh, by the way, for anybody who was or wasn't tuned into Friday night stream, it ended very abruptly because my entire system locked up and crashed. Supposedly that was supposed to be fixed, but I don't know. I mean, it's a pretty, I don't want to say janky, but it's a very new system that has a rather arcane amount of work behind it, and is doing a lot of stuff under the hood that is just very difficult to do in the first place. And Proton by far does it the best, but it isn't completely perfected as of yet. But they are working specifically on Monster Hunter World and working on cleaning it up, so can't be too upset over that.
Dang, this guy had quite the mega base. Finally got his map generated, and it's over 6 gigabytes. Ouch.
Well, with your new system, that's quite large.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, there's all sorts of holes in it. Thank goodness, it would be like 1 billion gigabytes otherwise, because he's got like these random train tracks just going out into the middle of nowhere.
Oh, he did the old war train thing, you think?
Yeah, and like the old system, it would have just made a big old rectangle, you know, with
Yeah.
the 4 corners of the builded area.
Well, that was, the easy way of doing it.
Yeah, yeah. Which is fine, you know, when you just want to host one map, you know, you can do when you want to do one of something, you can do a lot of things.
You can do a lot of stuff really bad if you're just wanting to do like 1 or 2 things, yeah.
Yeah, but if you get 15 submissions a week,
Yeah.
yeah.
The time commitment becomes more than just a slight issue.
Yeah, and not just yeah, that's one of the things I've noticed is like it generates way faster because it's so many fewer images.
Mm-hmm.
In addition to all the cost savings associated. I will say, so you know, I did this optimization to make certain traffic faster in other countries.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason I only did other countries was because it was really expensive. But now that I get it for free, I just turned on that improvement for the whole site, including requests to Google. But boy, is the site fast now. But I mean, what do you expect, you know?
Yeah. I know the Linus Media Group was saying that they had spoken to their ISP. And,
Oh, really?
They said, that their ISP was like talking to them, and a significant increase in their like internet cost. Like it was going to be like a 30% increase in their cost, but they were going to give them a dedicated wavelength down the fiber optic going all the way to the Vancouver Exchange.
Yeah, I saw that video.
Yeah, a dedicated wavelength going from them to the Vancouver Exchange at 5.5 gigabit. But everything inside of the Vancouver Exchange, they could get the full 10 gig of their network.
Yeah.
All I could think was, I'm sure someone's going to get 10 gigabits and everybody else is going to get 1 kilobyte. Because the Switch can't actually process that much per connection.
He had to get like a $3,000 Switch just to do that upgrade.
It wasn't 3,000.
For a router.
He said it wasn't
Really?
3,000. It was He said the Switch that they had, it was a commercial grade one, but it was like $600 for the Switch. The 3000 was all the networking cards they had to put into their server to get that active.
Gotcha.
And they had that, you know, transferring files at 100 gigabits video, which you wouldn't need that outside of like ISP backend type stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I've said it before. Oh hey. Hi, Felix a cat. No, we're not necessarily Linus fanboys, but we do find their tech videos very interesting. And speaking of ISP bandwidth, why in the world am I dropping so many frames? Good grief.
It's not me.
Upload bandwidth has been dying. It's totally a bandwidth thing. I'm on Windows, so, you know, that shouldn't be that much of an issue. Alright, let's see. What's the most recent... What's the highest number of P that we have currently?
Highest number of what?
Highest, like, P, station P number or whatever.
Oh, well, let me check the spreadsheet. Good question.
Okay, why won't this... There we go.
Alright, 59, so you can have 60.
60, okay. Why is this train station not wanting to set on the correct side of the track?
Probably your signaling.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Right.
see, that's the you've hooked it up, so that's the exit there.
Alright, that's fine. I'll just point the stations the other way.
Yeah. Oh man, I've done that a lot where I hook it to the wrong end.
Yeah. Well, you know what? This works fine because now I have a natural stacker built into the thing.
Yeah.
In the event I might ever actually need one. Okay, so let's see. I've got copper, iron, steel. I have too many stations. I just need one more. Basically, I have like one more for fuel, just in the event that I need it. No.
Yeah.
What kind of mods are we playing with? Geo, list off the mods. What are all the mods?
Oh boy. That's a good question. Let me...
We've got, what is it, extra trains? Is that what it's called? I don't know. I don't know what any of these mods are called. I just know that...
Hold on. Let's see. Mods. Oh, here we go. I'll look at modlist.json. Okay, so we have... Oh, that's false. Cargo ships, hydrogen power, Factorio, geothermal, large electric pole, logistics train network, not long reach, power armor Mark III, power armor Mark IV, realistic reactors, supply toggle, transformers, railway, American, and then the railway, whatever they call it, whatever the nuclear add-on is. That's about it. Nothing crazy. I mean, just a few just fun little mods. We didn't like we started as vanilla, so we didn't really want to just, you know, add angel bobs in the middle of it. We just wanted to augment our vanilla experience rather than completely change the game.
Yeah, and adding Bob's anything into this would absolutely have ruined us.
Yeah, I mean, you just can't do it because of all the origin.
This is how much of the map we have already explored. This is how much of our map is at maximum backout. Yeah,
and you'd have to go way beyond that just to get all the ores.
Just to get all the ores, not to mention, like, if we decided to go the chemistry route, like, all the problems that was going to cause.
Just a nightmare, basically.
Yeah. Beyond belief. Okay, let's see. P50 copper. Transformer crafting. Okay. Come on now. Come on, hands, work with me. Right.
Okay. The 2 6s are upgraded. I gotta say, it is nice to have just one depot when it goes to making big changes like this.
Yeah.
I mean, technically we have 2 depots. We also have the 2 10s, which I need to change too, but we haven't actually used 2 10s anywhere yet.
Okay,
Okay.
transformer crafting. Copper. Iron. Steel. I'm gonna add a station here for fuel. I don't know if necessarily you want me to have a fuel cache on site, but I'm giving myself the option, just in case.
Sure, why not?
Also, I met a guy this week from the co-op that provides the fiber out at the ranch.
Uh-huh.
And the guy who I met was the guy who hooked that fiber up.
Oh, really?
Yep.
What do you have to say?
Oh, he said he remembered when they ran the wiring and everything, and they tied everything through. And I was like, so how'd they manage to even pull that off? He goes, well, he was digging a water line from the road to his house anyway, and was like, hey, can you fit that down in the trench too?
Yeah,
And they were like,
yeah, I heard about that.
they were like, yeah, I mean, we can, sure. Okay, so I have my stations in place, and they're all powered and everything. Do I need anything else for these trains? I can't remember.
You know, there's a whole sort of situation going on to make those work.
Oh, great. What's this artillery turret doing out here in the middle of nowhere?
Oh, we were blowing up the,
Oh, that's right, you were killing my computer.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, okay. Right then. Well, if you want to come...
I'm almost done. Yeah, I'll come hook you up.
Okay.
I just need to, I'm almost done. I've got a couple more 2 4s done.
These are all, they're all 2 4s, right?
No, we've got a bunch of different sizes. If you is 2 4s what you want?
Well, 2 4s will be fine for the iron and the copper. Or no, for the iron and the steel, but the copper's gonna need to be bigger.
Alright, we can do up to a 2.8 is the max.
I don't know if I'm gonna have the room for a 2.8, but let me place.
How about a 2.6?
Let me place some wagons down so I can get a good measurement here.
Okay.
Do we even have any?
Oh, you can go grab those from the left of you. There's a bunch on the left of you.
That's true. There's a ton over there. Plenty. Yeah. No supplying station stone found in network 0x1.
Oh yeah, I still haven't added a stone patch to LTN. Another thing that needs doing. Okay. Okay. Yeah, deliveries of everything are going to be delayed for a while these trains all get filled up.
Yeah. Well, the nuclear power is still holding dominance, so that's good.
Sweet. That is good.
Water's finally smoothing itself out, which is probably the first time anybody's ever said that sentence.
Oh, I guess I'm only just right below you. I was like,
Alright.
where's a good taxi to take?
Oh, there you are. Yep.
I was down at the other
Okay.
relay. Okay.
So we have 2 6s, 2 8s, and 2 4s. Those are my choices.
Yeah. Or
Okay.
you can do 2 2s or 2 1s.
8. Oh, we can do a 2 8 for the copper. Yeah.
Alright, what do you need so much copper for?
I'm going to be needing billions upon billions of copper wires for the transformers.
Oh. Okay.
And
Alright.
as I learned on the green circuit station, it's best to just completely overstock beyond belief for copper.
Gotcha.
Especially when you're making that much wire. But this one's the iron station, and then the steel one's just above it. And then I don't know how these trains plan to fuel, but I have a little fuel caching station up at the top if it's
no, you
needed.
don't. That's okay. Because the delivery trains come from the depot, and the depot fuels them all.
Okay.
After every run, they go back and get fuel. That's why deliveries are going to be so slow, because each time there's a delivery, they're going to go back and get fuel.
Okay, then. I'm gonna plunk some trains down. Okay, actually, first off, I need some signals in place to... Let's see. Chain signals are best for this type of deal, right? Put a chain signal right here. Going out, and then... Put one, like, right here, and then basically put one at each of these stations, so that way you don't have trains running out.
Yeah.
Into the middles here. And for the entrance, it can just be a normal signal. Just because it doesn't matter. Just basically have their own locations that they go to. Anyway.
Alright, now I need to find another unloading station I can just copy, because I do not remember all the things we need off the top of my head.
I'll have 7 steel chests, so I know I am sufficiently underprepared.
Okay.
At this point, I'm gonna need to bring a build train over here anyway. It's gonna be I'm gonna need tons of crafters.
Yeah.
I almost feel like I want to just use assembling machine 1s for the wires. I'm gonna need so many. But at the same time, I don't know.
Okay, so do you want 2 8s on all these, or?
2 8s on the copper, and then the iron and steel can be 2 4s.
Okay, what's this one down here gonna be?
This bottom one is the copper. You hover on it, it says Transformer Crafting Copper.
Oh, okay, so we'll do a 2 8 here and then 2 4s on the others?
Yep.
Okay. Quest threshold.
Oh wait, I have a bunch of requester chests and passive provider chests. I guess I need those for the logistics trains, right?
Now you're doing plates, so those are gonna stack to 100, right?
Yeah.
Times 8 times 48. That is, so you're gonna get 38,000 per train load.
All right. That works.
Just limit trains to 1. Okay. These are gonna be 10 long. Oh, I'm gonna have to go upgrade those 10 long trains. Shoot. I haven't done that one yet because it's in a different station.
Wait, this is a 10 length train?
Yeah, because it's 2 8.
Oh, right. Okay. Right.
Yeah.
I was thinking 10 wagons, and I was like, wait, that's not right.
No. No.
Okay, where's a drop-off station I can copy here? Oh, here's one. That's stack inserters and then filter stack inserters. Don't have very many of those. Okay, steel chests. Okay.
I probably got whatever you need in my pocket.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna... That's a loading station. Where's an unloading station? I can't find an unloading
How
station
many
over here.
do you want? Like the full four inserters per wagon?
No, I don't think we need that many. No.
Okay.
Just do like 3.
I would do an even number, so I'd go for
Okay,
2,
2.
probably.
That'll be fine.
Oh yeah, and Andrew developed a new system that we need to use for like the even unloading.
Of course he did.
No, he actually made it simpler than the old blueprints we've been using all this time.
Oh, that's good.
Like understandable yet now, yeah.
Yeah.
That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Pulling resources out of my pocket now. How dare he?
Okay, so this guy is gonna request hopper plate. We're gonna need, let's see, so that's gonna be, oh, I calculated that wrong. I said 48, I meant to do 40. 40 times 8. So that's 32,000 per train. So I'm not gonna, I'm gonna tell it not to request a train till it needs a full train load.
That's fine.
And then what we'll do is we'll do 48 times 16 times 100 will be, so it'll hold 76,800. So I'm gonna do,
Good grief, I'm watching this train over at the fuel
70,000.
station fill up with those little electric modules or whatever they are. These stack inserters are going forever. There's 112,000 of those things in one steel chest.
Dang.
And you have this, and this thing's set up for a 2-4, but a 2-2 is the only thing that's come to stop here.
Wait, what's that?
This station over at the fuel load up,
Yeah.
it's set up for a 2-4. But
Oh yeah, I've got it allowed where it's allowed to do smaller ones because the place where that's going is only a 2-2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can tell it the min and max allowed trains.
Yeah.
And that one and that was only a 2-2 because it used to be nuclear fuel.
Yeah,
So
I figured. I figured.
It really probably needs to be upgraded at this point. Okay, yeah, so see,
Okay,
now
so
you just do this combinator, you just divide by the negative of how many chests there are. So that's going to be 16 chests. So it's going to divide by negative 16. That way it'll unload it all nice and even Stevens.
All right, I'm gonna run my conveyor belt down this. That's correct, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'm not gonna need much in the way of a balancer on this, just cause. Yeah, I won't need much of a balancer just because this is gonna be basically dedicated for just a very small handful of very specific items.
Gotcha.
You know, I mean, it's Transformers. We're not exactly going to be needing 9,000 of them a second to power science research.
Right.
So we can get, you know, what is it? Where's the mining productivity 70? What's the effect of that? Another 2% to the mining productivity, so we're already, like, tripling the amount of ore we're getting out of the fields.
Yeah.
Which is not factored in on what you see when you hover over them on the map, by the way.
Oh, this is supposed to be iron, copper, excuse me. Go. Fix that right up.
Okay. Needs,
There we go.
It just needs to be straight copper. Yeah.
Okay. There's that. I think that's
Okay.
correct.
Well, let's place a train and just see.
We don't place a train, we're gonna request a train.
Oh,
Once
okay.
I hook this constant combinator up, it'll request it.
Okay.
But there's a couple of things more we need to make all this work right.
Power?
No, we need more wiring.
Oh, the red wiring.
We need to hook up.
I've got some red wire for you
Okay.
here. There you go.
Oh, I've got the wire. I need extra combinators because we gotta hook up more stuff to all this.
Okay, let me see. I've got some arithmetic combinators and some constant combinators. Which ones do you need? Both?
Ugh. Oh, I placed it. It's just this
okay.
guy. Just to I need to get this red signal. Yeah, the red signal over there. So put it right there. Fine.
Busy powering it all.
Okay. So that's gonna feed back. That way it's gonna know what's actually in the inventory. And that's how it'll calculate how much to grab.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna do this for easy reference. Boom.
Right. I'm gonna run back to the taxi station and go get me a build train.
Okay. Okay, so now we've got a delivery scheduled. Of course, he's filling up with fuel for the next 18 minutes.
Whoa, there goes a 242.
Oh, is he moving?
There was one that just drove past me on the railing.
Uh-oh, did I just ask for... I think I just asked for the wrong size train.
I don't think so.
Oh, I just broke everything.
It was just a
Okay.
train driving past on the rail. It may have been a
No,
one of the
I
power trains.
requested... Oh, I think I did the wrong... I think I was okay, actually. Oh, well. I was just worried about it. Okay. So that's gonna request 70,000 copper. Okay, so there's that guy.
Well, there goes one of my water trains. Even at super high speeds, it takes a second to get past them.
Alright. I'm just gonna go in and tell this guy to go on, see if we can get some copper in here.
Alright.
He's gonna spend too long getting fuel.
Yeah. No kidding.
Basically, we need AFK all night and let all these fill up with fuel.
Yeah. Well, at least the green chip factory's saturated, because I haven't done anything with it in forever.
Yeah.
Right, let's see. Okay. Need grade 3 assemblers on this train. So let's go those. Let's get 100 of them, or 200 of them. Why not? Here come the robots. Goes the inserter running to death, stacking loads and loads of machines into the train. You know, I always have to enjoy this game. Like, you know, if it's one of those things where it's like, okay, this is kind of proof that video games don't have to be realistic in order to be fun. Because if you think about it, you're literally carrying piles of coal in your pocket in the early game.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And you're taking plates of steel and bending them in your bare hands to make a pickaxe while you're running around. Okay, 600 machines is a few too many, in my opinion, but, you know. Alright, Alright, E50... I guess I'll go to the fuel station, so stay clear of the fuel drop-off.
Okay.
I'll say circuit condition.
Whatever you do, never leave like a personal access train blocking anything LTN, because that's how you pull a Josiah.
Yeah, well, hopefully this shouldn't block anything.
Yeah, that one's not being used right now, so you should be okay there.
Assuming that the train isn't too long. Oh my gosh, rocket-fueled trains are so slow.
Yeah. Oh, I think... Oh, man. And you're at 0.6. I mean, you're just crawling, I see on stream.
Yeah, this is so slow.
Yikes. I think you are going to be too long, actually.
Wait, why am I going through this place? Wait, why am I in the stacker for...
Where did you tell it to go?
to the P50 fuel drop-off?
Was there another P50? That's not P50. It says your next stop is P50 fuel drop-off. Is it trying to turn around or something?
Oh, wait. No, there is a second P50 fuel drop-off.
Oh, come on. Really? We already had a P... Somebody did
Yes.
not do the spreadsheet. Well...
Okay,
Oh. Oh, I meant you were supposed to be 60.
Oh, 60. Okay.
Whoops.
Alright, go ahead and change those names.
Yeah, oh no, that means...
I'm gonna
okay.
order this train back over to the fuel pickup so that I can get my train out.
Yeah. Whoops.
'Cause this isn't LTN, this is just regular train framework. So
Yeah.
this'll work. Okay, so delete P50. You have P60. Stop.
I'm setting up P60 now. Alright, all of them are renamed to P60.
Okay. No, I just deleted something that I couldn't see. By
Oh, I
accident.
love this combinator setup Andrew figured out. I mean, it's one combinator, and it'll just unload. It'll make sure all chests stay even as they
Yeah.
unload. Love it.
Alright, okay. Oh no, but I'm not in the train. I'm not in the train. No, train. Train, come back. Okay, stop.
I would
train.
I would just take the taxi at that point. There's a taxi right under you.
Oh, there is a taxi. Okay. Now I gotta find the train again and send it on its way.
I send it for you.
Okay. Alright.
Okay, so now we
That
need...
was... that was... distressing. So which one was that again? 12? Yeah, taxi relay 242.
3840. I'm gonna do 36.
Alright. Building train, watch out, because I'm coming for you.
Yeah, I always, basically what I do is I always request, keep it just under full for all the chests. That way, in case they're slightly uneven, you don't end up with it not being able to unload the full train when it gets there.
Yeah. I've caught up to the build train to nobody's surprise. Well, the reason why we're using normal trains and LTN trains, Felix Acat, is because we're kind of in the middle of upgrading from the vanilla trains to the LTN trains. And just different ones carry different priorities.
And we installed it late into the game.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're just figuring it out.
Like, we started this world, like, what, a year ago?
No, this is,
Or-
this year. February or so.
Okay, yeah, we started this world like back in February, but these mods were only introduced like within the last month.
Yeah, we just, I
That's
mean,
fair
we've
to
been
say.
vanilla all this. Yeah, we just decided to go modded. We were vanilla for most of the game.
Yeah. And then there were a few mods added just at the research levels. I think. Or no. Those endless researches were vanilla. Like they.
Yeah, that's vanilla.
These inserters are not supposed to be copper. The second tier of inserters is supposed to be steel up here. I'm fixing that. Okay, how do you... There we go. Alright. Alright, I fixed one of your stations.
What did you do to it?
This station here was saying the filter inserters were set to copper.
Oh,
supposed
yeah,
to
I
be
haven't
on
changed
steel.
those yet. Yeah. I'm still fiddling with combinators.
Fiddle away.
Oh boy, that's wrong. That's supposed to be 6. Yeesh. Oh no. Please tell me nothing's delivering to me right now.
Oh no. Oh
Okay,
no.
nothing's delivering. Nothing's yet. Okay. Whew.
Alright, let's give the trains a wide berth. And we'll make one line here. Yeah, that explains our crazy chaos of trains. It's still... We're experiencing growing pains, we'll put it that way.
Well, and we had a really cool relay system. It just didn't scale time-wise into the late game. Like, it just became too much labor.
That's true. I mean, it was just...
I mean, it was a great system.
We were looking at having trains that were, like, what, 18 cars long with 6 engines and stuff like that? Like, 6 18s and...
And the problem was all the swapping between trains, and then Andrew was like, well, you know, with just 2 loading stations, you're only going to be able to do this much science. So then it was like, oh, man.
Yeah, and
we were actually hitting the limits of what a relay could be.
Back to the spreadsheets, more calculus.
Yeah.
And
pretty much.
I mean, that was the thing. You know, here we are. We're doing like calculus that my brother, who's mechanical engineer in training, like that gives him nightmares and makes his colleagues' brains just melt out of their ears immediately. And here we are, and we're just doing all this for fun.
I'm screwing up all the wires over here.
Is that what all these deliveries are suddenly coming from?
Probably. Okay, get out. Okay.
Why do we have a train car full of fish and wood?
I don't know. Oh, just because it gets picked up and it's like the garbage.
Oh, okay.
Do you have one?
No, not right.
Wait.
Okay. There we go. Got
okay.
Iron.
All right. The train's now shrunk down a little bit so that other trains can get past it.
Okay.
That was bothering me slightly.
6,000 steel.
Let's see, for these, I want fast inserters. I don't have any efficiency modules on. Oh wait, I do have efficiency modules on.
No train to transport steel to with 6 between 6 and 6 found in depot. Okay, so it's just not finding trains. That's all. Okay.
Well, that's handy,
so there's
I
no.
guess.
Oh geez, that means it's not finding 2-4 trains. That's good.
That's not good.
Actually, no, you know, I know what's going on. It's because the one that's already in the depot is already scheduled for something. It's just being filled up with fuel.
Oh,
There's only ever actually a couple of trains for each size in the depot technically, because all those ones that are stacked up behind it are not technically in the depot.
oh.
Only the one actually sitting there, and they're all taken. So it's fine. It'll work itself out eventually.
Sure, but how old must a man be before his dreams start to come true?
Well, you know.
Pretty dang old, apparently.
Yeah.
You know what they need to add to the vanilla game? Long
What?
arm stack inserters.
Long arm. That'd be
like
nice.
The long-handed ones. Like, do that,
Yeah.
but let them, like, you can move, like, stacks of, like, 5 or whatever with them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I'm now thinking of doing that thing where you have the 2 long-handed inserters. But, like, one puts it on the ground and then the other one picks it up off the ground.
Yeah.
Or maybe doing that kind of a thing to transfer the wires between these manufacturing plants. You know what? I'll figure it out. Let me see what all I need to do here. This out here. I'm gonna combine the iron and steel plates because compared to the copper, it's like a pittance. Let's see for these transformers. Yeah, 100 copper cables, 2 steel, and 15 iron. So, yeah. And then it's that same ratio for each transformer going up, except then the previous, there's 2 of the previous grade transformers needed to make the next size up. So the first one gives us 1 megawatt, which is literally nothing to us, since we're producing and pulling about a gig right now. And the next step up is 10 megawatts, still useless. And then there's 100 megawatts, which, I mean, you know. Oh, first time playing around with LTN. It's amazing to see. It is quite amazing to see, yes. I very much can agree with that. It's quite the amazing thing to behold once it works. Alright. There's all of the inserters. This is going to be iron and steel conveyor line coming down from the top. And then I guess
It's 30.
no, actually that's not how I want to do this at all. Robots, collect all that junk. I want to send the wires straight into the facilities. Because... Okay, let's see. Here's... inventory. Okay, I need to get rid of some of these darn excess blueprints. Okay. Station blueprint, delete. Because it doesn't help me anymore. It's not LTN. Blue chip
basically, if you want to make something that works, don't even touch the blueprint books. Just copy the last one you know works.
Yeah, pretty much now. That's pretty much how it goes. All right.
Yeah.
Let's make me a blueprint, new blueprint, to copy this setup. And I just... No, I don't want to blueprint the concrete, thank you very much. I want to blueprint this setup here.
Thomas left the game.
Oh no! Hopefully he didn't have what happened to me last night on... or Friday on the stream. I just completely hard locked. Yeah.
Alright, so here's your basic. So these are all correct. So this is your basic delivery station. And like the minimum viable setup. Well, not minimum viable, but minimum setup for us that I've designed is this here.
Alright.
So let's see. So the copper now showing. Shoot, it's still showing minus 39. Oh, it's still waiting.
Oh. Those.
Ah, everything's taking forever because of the darn refueling situation.
Oh, have you heard that we have officially caught Michael doing Let's Plays when he's playing Minecraft?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How funny.
Wait, so, okay, a rotation does not copy. Like, when you're attempting to, like, rotate the direction an inserter sits, you can't use the shift copy thing. It's a bummer.
Oh, yeah, but you can, like, hold another inserter on top of it and click, and it'll just...
Yeah, but I have to do that with, like,
replace it.
10,000 different, inserters.
Yeah. It's faster than, like, hitting R twice, though.
I don't know about that. Not at 0.6 game speed. Lol. Alright. Steel line. Now...
Okay, why are all these energy pickups? Shoot, you know, I hope they're not causing... I hope it's not breaking everything because they're taking so long to actually refuel, yeah. I'm hoping it's removing that delivery and it's not just gonna eventually go run that delivery anyway, and we're gonna have the situation where we've got 10 deliveries
stacked up and waiting.
Yeah, for something that can accept one train.
Yeah.
Because after 120 seconds, they just go back to the depot, whether they're full of garbage or not.
Oh no.
Yeah, so you have to really watch that depot.
Ooh.
Found that out the hard way.
Yeah, that sounds like that would be something, more than just a little bit annoying to deal with.
Yeah. Oh, hey, we can go back to 0.75. Thomas left.
Oh, that's true. It's true, we can now. We're doing so much on this world that when you get more than, like, 2 people involved, the game just tanks.
Well, and it's really, the problem is you're kind of limited to your slowest client.
Yeah. That's true.
But of course it'll, it won't slow down the server automatically. It'll just, the client is either fast enough or it's not.
Yeah.
Because they used to have it where it'd slow the server down, but then you would get people on their potato computer.
Yeah.
And it would just make the server unplayable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Okay. We need more taxis in better places around here.
No, really?
Yeah. It's always just, you know.
It's always
like,
the new
there's one...
places.
Yeah. And I did add a couple more. Like, I added one where the trains are there on the right, where we're creating the energy cells. I added one there, and I added a taxi over where Josiah builds stuff. And it's pretty fast now to get them added because the trains are so fast.
Yeah.
Of course, now they're so fast they get deadlocked when you release them, so we're gonna have to fix that.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Go steel and iron will mix. Then then let's split this line off here. Alright, that makes the tier 1 transformers. Hands them off. Sent down. Let's make a splitter here. Sends the wire up this way. Alright, so then blueprint. Now lined up correctly. Do we have like large amounts of efficiency module Mark IIIs being made somewhere or no?
P6 should have some stacked up. I mean, it's pretty slow production, but it probably has a few in there. Let's see, 479, 480.
Well, I'm just now realizing that three grade 3 efficiency modules is too high past the cap anyway. So I'm just...
Yeah.
We won't need, like, production modules or speeds in these guys. Just again, because it's like, single-time use stuff.
Yeah. Wait, so if it's single-time use, why do you have a 2.8 copper train?
Because it takes a ton of wire. We covered this. Like, it takes 600 copper per transformer.
Yeah.
So, even though we're not doing, like, you know, insane usage levels, you know, this thing isn't tied into science, it's still, we need a fair bit.
Right.
I'm just hoping that maybe these transformers will help reduce the load on the nuclear stuff. Oh well, I can't even monitor the nuclear stuff from any of these poles because they're not hooked up to the grid. Time to reconcile that little issue. Alright. And nuclear seems to be holding its own, although the steam does keep pulsing weird. And the load seems to be... Yeah, the load's going all over the place, so I couldn't tell you what way's going what. Oh, it's these... Right, this stuff is fired up now. Alright. Alright, well the grade 1 transformers are now stacking up.
Nice.
This is the nice way of doing it. For some reason, this music is making me think of, what's that game? Dust Force.
Hmm.
A universal provider on the depot. I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
Oh, hey, we have another train in here.
Provided to an LTN station. Field trains will go back to the depot. Right, I know they'll go back to the depot. Unload the junk. Oh, like should the are you saying the depot should have unloading on the train? Or something? That would kind of make sense.
Alright, there we go.
Oh, I see. Well,
Bouncer.
okay. Yeah, that's a good idea, because they do end up with garbage. in them.
Look.
And I see that you could feed it back into a station where they can be picked up later on. Probably I'll just dump them in a bunch of big chests.
But the
I think we've got the warehousing mod, or we were gonna have it. I don't know if we did get that or not.
would it be possible just to have it like basically unload everything onto conveyor belts, have them pipe it back to the crafting area, and then just have the logistics system sort it?
I was thinking about doing something like that, except just putting them in a dumping grounds where it just never gets used, and just see how much it piles up.
I imagine it would pile up really darn quick, to be honest.
Yeah, probably so, but it'd be pretty funny. Oh, but it's gonna mess with all my pretty lights, though. Darn.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so... Okay, I'm in a predicament now. I'm in a bit of a predicament right now. I'm trying to think of a way that I can take... Okay, I'm gonna have a line of assemblers right here. Grade 3s. Shift click to force. Yeah. Dang it. These are all the ones that still have the 3 efficiency chips in them. I need to recreate that blueprint. Okay, blueprint. I think I'm hearing thunder again.
Oh, really?
Well, I'm definitely seeing lightning. West. It's west of us.
Yeah, I'm planning on that, Felix. I wanna make sure we ironed out all the issues with our depot first before we go making additional depots. I currently already have 2, but I keep making changes to them, and especially if I need to start going and adding unloading stations, it's gonna be a lot of changes.
Yeah.
And it's just not a problem yet because we don't actually hardly do anything on this map regarding like bulk production. Like sometimes we turn stuff on, but a lot of the times like nothing hardly runs.
That is very true, actually.
Which I mean is fine with me because it means it's not gonna lag while
Yeah.
we're all trying to play. No sense in that.
Yeah.
In fact, we even have plans to be able to shut down entire parts of the factory, just so we can build it, and then when nobody's on, that's when we actually have it run.
Yeah. Yeah. There's like the AFK builds or whatever.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I hear that thunder
Yeah,
too.
we definitely have thunder.
I love it.
Okay, so just so that everybody on stream knows, if we disappear suddenly and don't come back, that means we lost power. So it happened last night. It can happen again. And if it does happen, I will not be turning my computers back on. So now if that's out, now. Oh, I'm getting another phone call. Oh. Great. Some
What's up?
Connecticut rentals or whatever.
No.
If I remember right, CT is Connecticut. Alright, now I'm in a... This is a very odd pickle for me.
Oh?
I'm trying to figure out how to get 3 resources into a... Well, actually, I guess I can just kind of brute force things together. It doesn't necessarily have to be, like, smooth, efficient, and pretty.
Yeah.
So... Let's put this belt here. Wait, no, that's just, I don't want it there. I want it out here. There we go. Okay. Put that there. Now, feed iron and steel through here. Right, let's get these low-grade transformers into this mix. Go. Wow, they stack like 9 of them into a single plant? Dadgum. Alright. Okay, there's that. And then... Let's do... Whoa, okay. Far too many regular inserters there. These regular inserters will do the steel and the iron. And these long arm inserters going out. Put those things out here. And a filter inserter right here to ensure that only the medium transformers, medium transformers.
Can he post a link here?
What?
Felix wants to post it.
It should... Let me double check. Let me double check. It's been a minute since I've set these things. That is not where I need to go. Stamps. Go ahead and give it a shot. Just try it, Felix. Just try it and let me know if you can. If not, I will hunt down that setting. Oh, no? Okay. Let me hunt down that setting real quick.
Oh boy. This is bad.
What's going on?
Your copper train is in the depot with copper in it.
Oh, no.
I did something wrong.
Oh, dear.
How did it get... I guess it got too full. I don't know how it got so full, though.
I don't know either.
Like, it wasn't... It was supposed to be... Huh. I don't get it. I don't get that at all.
Why did Twitch have to move all this stuff around? Now I can't find the chat rules. It used to be that there was a section of the settings called chat. That was where you changed all that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Um... I'm gonna have to Google this. Dadgummit Twitch, you really irritate me when you do this. Um... I keep wanting to look at the, keep wanting to look at the chat, but I already know it's just log messages from the trains. No one's really saying anything.
No, well, it's just you and me here, so.
Yeah. What is going on here? I don't know if I can even change that. Twitch's documentation certainly isn't helping me on that. Oh, okay. There it is. Alright, I have turned off block hyperlinks. That should be available now. That should be available to you now, Alex. Ability to post that link. I like how they have, like, 4 different places where I have to go to get to my settings. Well, nope, that didn't work. Okay. Let me double check that. Okay. Auto mod.
Alright, well, if that will ever deliver me some energy chips,
Shoot,
I think
test
we'll have
okay.
those.
It's still saying it's deleting the links, but it shouldn't be deleting the links anymore. I have that turned off. Okay, What's the link going to? Okay, let's try. Okay, right now. I don't know if that's necessarily gonna work, but
No stations supplying
it's
energy
still-
unit. What?
it's a Factorio. Whoa, what is going on here?
Oh gosh.
What
Oh,
did
no.
you just do?
Oh no. What did I just do? Huh. Oops.
Okay.
Broke
Alright.
that. Okay, that was not the right thing to do.
Okay, well, he
Jeez.
finally found a trick for getting around the link blocking thing. He just had to put a bunch of spaces
Huh.
into the thing. Okay. Oh, this is a logistics trains network thing. Do you want to take a look at that print?
Yeah.
All right, let me send the link. I'm gonna send you the link. Well, actually, you can pull the link from chat if you have it up. Just get rid of
Yeah,
some
okay.
dots.
Here we go.
All right. Guys are just missing the steel and iron that they need now, so I'm gonna get back on making these transformers. I think a certain someone's coming down with a cold after not listening to what he was told.
I think everybody's getting sick today.
Well, he especially was running around outside in shorts and a t-shirt in 58-degree weather.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
You know, that looks cool, but I think I'm just gonna wait till the whole system breaks horribly to do much about it. As I normally do.
It's a book with some good stations for LTN. Yeah. Yeah,
I like to make my own
Yeah,
when I can.
we did the whole blueprints thing for a long, long while in vanilla.
Yeah.
And then after a little bit, we started having things break, and we couldn't figure out why. And then eventually we dug into it and found out that there had been an update that had completely broken the way that vanilla stuff worked. And that just... we then had to basically just delete all those old books, and we're just having to do, figure everything out on our own now.
What mods? Oh,
Oh, hi, Kodaks.
so we have...
Maybe I should see, as...
Here, let me do this. Copy path. Okay.
how about this? Send me the, if you want to try and compile your list, post it in the Discord chat, and I'll put it on a page, a channel page, event thing. I'll just delete it after the end of the stream.
Okay.
Okay, let me... channel page open here.
Here we go. I'll put in the Discord. There you go.
Editing panels. Text and image panel. Panel title, FAQ. Okay, change keyboard layouts. Oh,
All I'm getting out of
that
these
was a-
LT...
oh hey, Kodax,
What's
thanks
that?
for the follow. I heard that just now. Okay, have you sent me the message yet or no?
I put it in the Factorio chat.
Okay. There it
Yeah,
is.
well, I watched the tutorial video from Nihilus about the basics. So I'm doing some a few fancy things. I haven't messed with priorities yet. I do need to do that.
All right.
But
So if anybody's interested in the Factorio mods that we're using, just refresh the channel page, and there'll be it on a panel down below. Just right down there. So
darn it,
check it out.
I just died.
What do you
Good
need?
grief.
What just died?
I did.
Oh, you got run over by. Oh no!
Oh man.
You got run over.
Maybe we can just set the game speed to 1 for a second while I run.
Oh gosh, I am now lagging like crazy.
Just give me a second. It's just so slow.
What's
I just need to get to this taxi station.
What's
then I'll
that
set it
button
back.
where I see like the milliseconds and the lags and stuff
F5,
like that?
F5.
F5. I'm at 4.5 FPS right now.
Okay, almost there.
I can't move.
There we go. Alright, I just need to get over to I guess oh shoot, is P12 really the closest? Dude. Guess so.
Oh gosh, I'm now spazzing out from all the times I attempted to move.
Yeah, I got killed basically from the input delay because I was like running up and I was like above the tracks and then it said I died.
Oh no, okay.
So like I felt like I was out of it. Nope.
Might want to drop it down a little bit.
Are you still lagging?
Well, the jumps are coming down.
I'll just pause it for a second.
Okay. Things seem to be stabilizing now.
Right.
Alright, much better. I'm down at about 30 FPS or 20 FPS right now, but that might be game speed. I'm definitely
game speed is about 45.
Alright, no, I'm definitely running around at a good clip, so I don't know what's up with the FPS counter, but things seem to be okay. Yeah, things are okay now.
Oh man, I'm running so slow. I'm running on dirt at 0.75, no suit.
Oof.
Oh.
Oof.
Killing me.
Ooh.
Big kitchen.
I have us a 6th viewer, but an anonymous one. So hello and welcome. One of the most popular streams I've had in quite some time, really. Welcome to everybody who's showing up. Welcome to a bunch of idiots get run over by trains in a video game. As you know, that's what we're all here for. Just can't get enough of getting run over. Oh, that was another follow. Hang on, let me get over to that. Oh, Felix. Oh, thanks for the host, Felix. We're now up to 7 viewers.
It's fine.
Oh, that's another one. Oh yeah, Felix. Felix is now following. Alright. Alright, thank you. Alright. Let's see, I'm getting the... What's the size of transformer that's being made? These are the M's, I think. Yeah, these are the M's that are currently being made. Once they get the L's out, I'm gonna try putting some in.
Tornado warning.
Oh boy.
Here we are. Did y'all get that? Too?
We don't have one. We haven't had one here, no. But I can't figure out where to find, like, weather alerts online.
Oh, no, I just got it on my phone.
Racks.
You know, I don't have a phone that keeps track of that stuff very well.
Gotcha.
We're under a severe thunderstorm watch. Um, weather.com, yeah. Severe thunderstorm watch. But there, I go to the actual, like, oh, there is a tornado warning. Okay,
Well, if you wanna when you have
okay, it's capable of producing a tornado. It's technically not a warning, that's supposed to be a watch, per their rooms. Reason why we're using belts instead of bots, because belts are less laggy.
Well, belts are cooler.
That's true,
I mean,
too.
bots are just boring. Sorry. I mean, here's the thing: we could build the 10,000 FPS or science per minute base, or we could build something fun and cool looking. And I'm gonna go for the fun and cool looking, personally.
Well, there you have it. There's the official response. Also, as I recall, we had, like, less lag issues without 10,000 bots flying around
Well,
everywhere.
with bots, you just have to optimize so that they're only going short distances, but it's just it's not fun looking.
No.
Like bot swarms are just not fun to look at.
That's true.
Cause like you get, you know, a big old set of belts going, and it's like, yeah, look at it go. That's why I don't like this, like those builds where they use tons of undergrounds or whatever, and so like you can't see anything that's happening.
Yeah.
I really don't like builds like that. I want to see the factory work, even if it means I don't get to build as big.
Well,
Or
that
if it means
certainly hasn't stopped us.
Well, but we're not going for, you know, 3,000 science per minute or 5,000 or whatever people do now.
Well, not anymore.
Well, no, we're like our goal has only ever been like 1K.
Oh, really?
On here, yeah.
Yeah, that was the thing. Something about that just boggled my mind, though, is that we're sitting there going, oh, you know, we can do, 6,000, 600 science a minute or whatever, and I'm sitting there going, yeah, but most science takes about 4 minutes to research one stage now. So why?
But they keep going up though with this infinite research.
That's true. I am now
Like,
out of belts. I did not think I would need to get belts off of this train, but I'm very glad I have the train.
Like our next bot speed takes 64,000 of every science.
Good grief.
I mean, honestly, it would make it easier.
It's not like it'd do any good because we have to keep the game speed down so low anyway.
Yeah. Exactly. So we'd build a 3,000 science per minute base that's more like 800 in real time.
Yeah. The bots are less laggy for the server. Yeah, but they look boring too.
Yeah. I'm all about the looks. Okay. Now I just need to fix your copper train so that we don't pollute the network anymore.
Yeah.
He is right, we do need to have it unload, but I don't want to redesign my... I don't want to redesign my pretty depot right now. Alright, so I'm just gonna set this to be like, instead of 70,000, we're just gonna do 50,000. That way it definitely doesn't fill up. And then these we're gonna set to like 8.
Okay, what is happening there? Okay. Something was going all screwy with my key settings. Kept pulling up random windows every time I would try and rotate this inserter. I don't know. I don't recommend doing the things to my computer that I do to my computer to anybody else because
Daddy.
you get some very odd behaviors.
Daddy,
Out of office. No.
Wait.
Right, these ones are producing L's, so I want to filter out the L's. L's produce 100 megawatts. I might actually put one of those on this little block over here, just so we can take some of the load off of the network. Assuming that that's how they work, which yeah, I hope they would. Like, that's how it works
Alright.
in real life.
I'm gonna-
Well, transformers are there to boost power,
Yeah.
not usurp our vehicles. That's a joke
Oh,
that
I'm
flew
sorry.
like a lead kite.
Yeah, the
You didn't even respond to that.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out these logic here.
Yeah, but I'm trying to be funny, and you're ignoring it. You're not even missing it, you're just flat out ignoring it.
Well, you know.
I have no regular inserters left on me, and this train has nothing but stack inserters and stack filter inserters, which are gonna be kinda overkill for this. I guess I'll just use fast ones for now.
Okay. Yeah, we really, you know, with these big suits, we really just need to make the shields. I mean, there's no reason not to have a 100 shields in these suits.
Yeah, and to be fair, I mean, I already proved, even in vanilla, if you have like 8 or 9 shields in your suit, you can take a hit from
Oh,
a
yeah.
train and come away with shield left.
Oh yeah.
Not much shield left, mind you, but you have some
True.
shield left.
I'm actually slightly
So.
that using
Yeah.
that massive
Alright, let's output to here, input to there. Okay, I've got an L transformer. Going to take an L transformer and see how in the world what I need to do to get this thing to hook up right.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Alright. Okay, let's get this thing into a place where it's right there, and now force this pull only through the transformer. Okay. Huh. That's interesting. It physically segregates the network, or the power loads, from the rest of the power grid. Okay. Okay, let's see, these are L's. So now, that's L's. I now need the X, that's it, L's, and then XL's, and then XXL's. Right? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay. Okay, it's a new wire fab. Fabrications facility. Right. I just need to make a trip back to the crafting facility, right? Goodness. It's a lot of copper I'm using up right now. Yikes. Oh, no, I didn't know I could unlink the power poles with a copper cable. That's pretty cool, actually. I did not know I could do that. 2,000 hours of playing this game. You would think I would know that I could unlink power poles, but that was never anything I needed to do before.
You can also remove the red and green wires by like placing them in the same thing again.
Yeah, I did know
It'll
about
just-
that. Oh, so if you look over at that chip factory that I just built, I have that 100 megawatt transformer over there. It, like, physically split that section, like, that factory is now, like, physically segregated from the rest of the network.
Oh, like electricity-wise?
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh, that's
So-
cool. So it just shows up as 2.1 megawatts going to a transformer.
It just shows up
Oh, that's
as
cool.
what? What is
Like
it?
if you look in the main
Oh, wow,
electrical
yeah.
network. Interesting.
Yeah, it's just pulling 2 megawatts to the transformer, but the transformer can push, like, 100 or something.
Used to control the power grid more dynamically. Huh.
So I'm considering, like, maybe taking some and sticking them over on that, one, the module, the power module production thing. Sticking them over on that, so that way,
Oh, so that way it's
so that way it's kind of, well, it'll be kind of split, but it'll have more like its own dedicated power supply, you know?
yeah. That'd be pretty neat.
And that way it'll hopefully help keep the power levels a bit more stable, because right now they're fluctuating pretty badly right now still.
Isn't that just what does that do exactly? Is it just like a one-way power directional thing?
Yeah, it'll only go one way, yes.
So it's like a way to make power go in but not back the other way.
I guess, yeah.
So like if you wanted to have external power in addition to locally generated backup power, but you didn't want your local power to like go to the rest of the network kind of thing.
Maybe? I think that's how they're set up. I don't know. Rename the transformers? I would imagine I could. Let me just try it real quick. Nope, it won't let me rename them because I can't click on them. So you can't click on them and rename them. So unfortunately, I can't rename transformers. I tried.
Darn. Okay.
Alright, let's see. What all did I need? I needed inserters. Regular old general issue inserters. Where would those be at in this giant line of chests that I can barely tell apart? There we go. I got just about all of them that were sitting in the chests, so that should get me through the rest of my factory.
Oh boy, stuff is timing out. Running for that many ticks. Oh. I think I'm gonna have to boost the, fuel situation or something. I don't know. This is just taking a long darn time.
Connect a logic wire? I would imagine I could connect a logic wire.
Let's see.
Alright. Got another L transformer. I'm gonna run over to the fuel setup and slap one of these in there real quick. Over to that fuel production area.
Yeah.
I'm gonna slap one of these down over there and see what it does.
I think it just separates the electrical network. It's like you can't get any backflow of energy. That's what it seems like. I might be wrong. I haven't actually played with one.
Well, but if that is the case, then there's literally no point in having them. Because they're supposed to be to boost the power.
Yeah. Huh. You've got your 1 megawatt, 10 megawatts, gigawatt. I don't know, it seems to me like it does seem like it's just a way to separate electrical networks while still being able to get power from one side to the other.
Yeah, I'm not sure. How much is this?
Like, for example, you could have, like, your, if you had biters, you could have turrets set up along with some accumulators on this side of the network. And that way it would, those accumulators wouldn't power the rest of the factory, only those lasers.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
That's what it seems like. And, like, you can use the smaller ones, it looks like, so that maybe you can, limit it to a certain amount of power or something.
Don't know the mods. What's the point of the mod? We're just playing around with stuff, dude.
Yeah, we're trying to figure that out.
We're trying to figure the mod out. That's why we have it.
Yeah.
And there go all my efficiency modules into your fuel facility. Alright, where does the power come in for this monster? Right about here. Stupid robots.
Alright. Well, now I just need to upgrade your water trains, I think. I'm about done upgrading trains, looks like.
Cool. Alright, let's hook this guy up right here.
Nuke, nuke, nuke. Clear fuel. Guess that's it.
Don't want to break that logistics wire right there.
Okay.
Okay. Now, do I have any wooden poles on me?
Oh boy, that means I'm gonna have to get electrical fuel down here too. Good grief. Never ends.
Okay.
Everything wants fuel. No.
Okay, well we now have 40 megawatts going to a transformer. Going to transformers.
Hmm. Okay.
Well, I don't know. These things don't seem to be doing what I was hoping they were.
Yeah. Wait. There is no. Wait. Stop this. Hmm.
Well, those weird power swings are still occurring.
Yeah, it's gonna do that for as long as the nuclear can't keep up 100%.
Yeah. Maybe I need to get back down there and just add in the turbines that I need.
I still think you're low on water or something, because it used to do over 600, I thought. 1 megawatts.
Let me see. Well, there does seem to be some issues with getting the water transferred evenly down the line.
This level. Get up to here. Then we'll have a problem.
Yeah, it's uneven water distribution, it's looking like. Although the steam seems to be evenly distributed through the turbines, the tanks aren't accumulating correctly.
No.
Only thing I can really think to do is just move the trains down a little bit. To basically allow the water to pull more evenly straight off of the trains going directly into the tanks.
Yeah.
That's what my bottleneck is the darn pipes. Yeah, it does. Yeah, the transformers do make an interesting sound, but I feel like now it's kind of a rip-off because it's not doing what I was thinking it would. Which was boost the power. That's the whole reason you do it IRL, is you use the transformers to boost the power and then break the power back down into smaller and more segmented levels. Meantime, this little 1.9 megawatt transformer is just humming away happily. Alright, I'm gonna run down to the... Let's see, I'm gonna send... What was that open station over at the crafting facility called? Where was the one that I got it out of? That was this one. That one was P6 Building Train 5. Alright, train. Alright, Building Train 5. Go home. Farewell, you slow chugger. I'll catch you around at some point. Alright, in the meantime... let's get on this train and head to the crafting facility myself. Alright, see you around, Felix the cat. He says he's gotta head off.
Later.
Thanks for the follow. Okay, alright. Yep, there's the train engine. Alright. I don't remember where the turbines were kept at. I'm gonna request 30 of them. I'm gonna need more heat exchangers as well, so I'm gonna request 100 of them. Realistic nuclear reactors. Overheats. Do not want. Do not want.
that would get to.
Okay. What do I actually need to fix that facility? I'm gonna need some pipes.
It doesn't. Oh.
Got plenty of tanks. Alright. Time for me to go and try and sort out why water is being bad in Factorio. Besides the obvious.
Good luck with that.
Where is it at? Nuclear. Right there. I mean, the obvious solution is I either need to just add more transfer lines off of the trains to that end of the... that end of everything. Like, that could help.
Yeah.
Add some tank buffering zones. That might help. I'm just not sure. Oh, hi, you're down here too.
Yeah. I'm upgrading your trains.
Okay.
The electric. Oh, and we've got our first batch of electric fuel getting a drop off soon.
Okay. Oh, well, here's part of my problem. There's no power to this pump.
Oh.
That's part of the issue.
Yeah.
Alright, here comes the next train.
Oh, geez.
Alright, well, we've got water
Flash
filling up.
flood. Ew, I want to go look outside. There's supposed to be flash floods now.
Oh.
Oh, boy. Now we're getting somewhere.
Well, we've had a light rain out here, enough to get the sidewalk down.
Alright, alright. Well, it's raining, not flash flood material, but...
I can definitely hear it over the speaker.
Coming down pretty good. Well, I guess I'll try to listen for it getting crazy out there.
Yeah. Alright, so... Alright, so I do need more water making its way into this end of the facility. Half goes that way. Let's get rid of these buffering tanks. They're not doing any good right now. So... Okay, so there's only one tank of water left on the train at the west end. So there's kind of a hard line right here. I'm gonna delete this line of tanks. Set some pumps here if I can. Shoot, that's gonna have to... I'll just do it this way. Go.
There we go. There's my fuel. About
There's
time.
some... Okay, water is now being forced down this direction in a much larger amount now that I've got some balancing pumps. Hopefully doing their job in balancing out the amount of water distributed throughout these tanks. Got 21,000 on the right, while the left is basically all empty. Okay, so that's filling up the tanks down there, which is hopefully increasing pressure. Yes, it's all increasing pressure a bit further along. That there. Goes there. Right, and now let's put some extra pumps, transfer lines here.
No path. What do you mean no path? It says no path.
What'd you do to it?
Nothing.
For you, Stella?
Huh.
The station might not be LTN.
Or is it?
Oh, well, this isn't set to be an LTN station. Should just kind of work.
Those aren't LTN trains?
I just copy it. No, those are
Oh,
those
okay.
are modded trains. P42. It's trying to go to P42 nuclear water pickup, and it can't get P42 nuclear water pickup 412. Well, what on earth? Well, maybe if I put it in manual and auto again. I don't. Oh, I see what's wrong. See,
What's wrong?
there's an X piece of track there. See that?
Oh. You broke something.
I didn't put it there, but the train was slightly forward when I put it back, when I put the new one down instead of on the curve, and that's what happened there.
Okay.
Okay, well now what are you on about no path? What on earth, you guys? Okay. How is there no path where you guys are trying to go? Nuclear water drop off. It's right there.
Let me see. Put it into
Maybe
manual.
maybe I should replace this with a normal station. You suppose?
If it wasn't one before, it shouldn't be an issue now. What? What'd you do?
I was gonna replace it with the normal station.
Oh great, now this train's all lost.
It's okay, they'll work themselves out. Oh, I see what's wrong.
Oh my lands, now this is going into the fuel station.
It's fine. It's fine. Just hold on. I did that on purpose.
Oh, come on, man.
Okay. I see what would happen now.
Hopefully I don't destroy a taxi.
Okay. Oh boy, how did they all get in there?
It didn't go in there automatically, I didn't think. They were just trying to turn around. Oh great, now everything's gridlocked. Thanks. Okay, taxi. I'm taking you, putting you into manual, and I am now backing you up.
Yeah, stick him in that station. There we go.
What's this? The nuclear fuel taxi station? Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Now everything's fine.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh boy, we've got another water train coming in. Stay clear. Alright. So now... should have water filling up kind of equally across the board, more or less. I've still got all these random pipes that carry no reason, so this is probably messing stuff up. Alright.
Okay. Boom. Auto. Yeah, I know you've got no path. Shush. There you go.
There it goes. Okay.
There he
Here
goes.
comes the next fancy one, and that should unload in a few seconds because the entire nuclear facility is now screaming for water. Sheesh. I don't know how I'm gonna fix this now.
Huh.
Everything, I was kind of getting an idea as to what was going wrong until you come along and did all this. And yes, I'm putting this on your head.
Man.
And the old saying is, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. This isn't the government.
Gotta make it better.
No, no, no. The government's motto is, if it ain't broke, fix it till it is.
True.
It's gonna be hours before this steams back up to the production level it's supposed to be on. Yeah, in the meantime, the load is still swip-swapping something horribly. Because we still can't get the steam even. Oh, I'm out of coffee. Ugh. And to think this was all nearly saturated just before. Just after we got on today, I had this whole area saturated. Alright, well, one train just pulled out, new one's pulling in. Should start reaching that steam production level that will hopefully mean I can start to relax about all this. Seems as though there's only enough water to run about half of these stations, or these heat exchangers. I think we just gotta give it some time, I guess.
Yeah.
Try and let the water reaccumulate.
Bet you're right.
Maybe make the train a tad longer. Each
I
train
think
just a
the
little
train-
longer.
I think they're okay right now. I mean, we've got 3 of them.
Yeah, making them longer honestly would only make the problem worse, because the problem is all the way to the west end, everything's like super piled up. But if you go to the other, if you go to look at the other, this end over here, this east end, where the problem's at. And the water is just, you can't get enough of it down here quickly enough. And it's made me feel like maybe I should start trying to shift the steam production basically to the other half over here. And like just take everything and move it down so it's more of a central type thing. Like have the reactors out on the edges and all of the heat exchangers down the center.
Yeah.
That way it'll just pull the water more evenly, you know?
Yeah. Alright, well now we've got some fast water trains.
Really fast water trains.
Really fast new trains?
Powered by electricity. And a lot of it, too.
Yeah.
So that thing's pulling 43 megawatts, right? That transformer's just that
That one
electrical thing.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
There's- There's one that's pulling
Wow.
43, or it's producing 43. I don't know how much it's actually consuming. But it's
Here goes.
wow.
no, it's not. They're not doing exactly what I wanted them to, which is kind of disappointing, really. What I basically wanted them to be able to do was they boost the power by that much.
Yeah.
That was how I read it.
Yeah.
But if it's just... I don't know, if all it's doing is just...
Separating the
If
network.
it just separates the networks, that doesn't give us any extra power, in which case, what's the point of even having them?
Yeah, I can imagine certain use cases where you'd want to separate the power networks like that. But that's mainly around like defenses and stuff, and maybe some really complicated nuclear setups, maybe. But at the moment, I don't have any use for such a thing.
Yeah. Maybe they're like intended for load balancing or something like that, but either way. It's still not gonna
Oh,
help.
hey, look, your power's going up.
Is?
Yeah, 700 almost.
Oh wow, yeah.
Getting up there.
Okay, yeah. Well, the load's staying they're taking over more, but that doesn't mean I'm just gonna have enough steam to keep it going.
Well, if the steam gets too low, that's why the steam power keeps popping on.
Yeah.
So that'll make sure it doesn't get too horribly low.
I'm gonna make a new pump line coming out over here. Get these new nuclear reactors online, and get these things producing steam and adding that into this as well. Maybe move some of those turbines from the end where they're getting starved to this middle area.
I'm looking forward to 1.7 when they make water less annoying to work with.
Oh, they're actually making that vanilla, huh?
Yeah, they're gonna make it just better, where it's a lot more predictable and less laggy. Because it actually takes a lot of CPU right now to do all the water calculations.
That's not surprising. Okay, I'm moving these these last two lines of steam turbines. Oh no! Did they just pull a bunch to you?
Huh?
Oh, I just lost a bunch of steam turbines to you. Because your bots came down and picked them up.
Whoops.
That's another thing they need to sort out, honestly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I'll put on my other suit. So that won't happen. Okay. Oh, now the next thing we need to do is get the nuclear trains online so we can use that for all the nuclear related stuff.
Okay. Yeah, Steam has not stabilized yet. It's fine. We'll load down here. Got those two heat pipes out so I can... It's an even line of heat exchangers. Put that heat exchanger out because otherwise I can't fit the water pipe in. Okay. This is a bit more chaotic than I would prefer it to be, but oh well. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
Oh, there's not even a pump on that line. I need to change that right now.
Oh yeah, you can see that our nuclear was higher if you look at the 10-hour.
Yeah.
Of course, that's relative use, not necessarily. Well, but yeah, that still makes sense.
Yeah.
50 hours. Boy. 50 hours doesn't go back that far.
No, it doesn't.
Wonder what we're at these days. Let's see, 0.16.
Right, I'm causing some controversial power issues. Shuffling around some things to try and make more room.
Let's see, yeah, we're at 391 hours on here.
Only 391?
Yeah.
Thought we were way above that a long time ago.
Yeah.
Turns out, no, not really.
Not really. Well, in the end of May, we were only at 265 hours.
I guess that's true. We did kind of lose interest fairly quickly in all the mega relay stuff, or at least I did.
Yeah, well, it just became too much work, and that's why we're running LTN. Like, that kind of revitalized the base, along with adding a few other mods to play with.
Yeah.
No train. It's always complaining about no trains. I may need to rethink my whole depot design.
Okay.
It'll fix itself eventually.
Solid heat exchangers. Alright, we're back up to 600 megawatts.
Nice. Nice.
production. We were almost to 700 earlier, so that's not as impressive as I would like. But, heading the right direction now.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna AFK tonight just to get enough power chips to fuel the depot.
Well, I mean, that'll certainly help with some of our other power issues as well.
Yeah.
We'll get the depot offline.
I'm about to get off, son.
No kid.
Me about to get off.
And Mommy's about to get off.
Okay, if it's not gonna be the door.
Alright, yeah, we're heat exchangers. Alright, we're up to 678 at the high load now. So that's
Nice.
good. Let's check the water situation. Water functions appear to be holding. Or water levels, I should say.
Yeah. And it's going up 695 megawatts.
Sorry about that.
So it's looking better and better.
Alright, let's get another...
If you look at the 10-minute view, you'll really see the nuclear's coming back.
Yeah. There we go. Get some of that stagnant water that's just sitting there doing nothing into the pressure system. Oh yeah, nuclear's making a big comeback now. Okay, even though, like, production requirements are spiking all over the place, it seems as though the... Well, the nuclear is now holding at a steady load. Steam production is still up and down, though. Yeah, it needs to be... The steam needs to be at 180,000 in storage for it quits complaining. But I also probably need to adjust the number of tanks that it's also monitoring. I think right now it still thinks it only has 18 tanks that it needs to keep track of, and I've added significantly more than that.
Oh.
So, I don't know if that's going to cause troubles, but it very much can. $648 and holding. Right.
I know.
Let's cut all those heat pipes out of there. Needed. So I was thinking, and I'm going to run this past you, Jacob. I was thinking,
What's
since
that?
Halloween is coming up, I I was going to try and play a game that was supposed to be scary when it came out and turned out wasn't. Specifically, I'm thinking of Aliens Colonial Marines.
Uh-huh.
Because there was a mod that was found, or an edit that could be done to a configurations file that actually made the alien AI do what it was supposed to in the first place. Because that was a big sticking point with a lot of critics, was how the aliens were supposed to, like, use the terrain and, like, hide in the vents and hide behind pillars and things like that. And they don't. They just kind of, like, slog towards you very, very slowly. And as a result, they can get gunned down really quick. Well, Sid Alpha was doing a video of him playing the game, like, without it, and then with it. And right at the very... he was just showing... he wasn't showing very many spoilers, because it's like the first time you go to rescue a Marine and the first time you meet one of those enemies, without that mod active, you see the thing, like, in a little spot on the wall, and it looks towards the player character, hisses, drops out of the wall, and then, like, slowly starts walking towards you. And then he showed it with the config file edited, and you help the Marine, you cut the Marine out of whatever the fleshy stuff it is that's holding him in place, and the guy's, like, sputtering and, like, saying, you know, watch out, it's, you know, watch out, it's still around, there's something coming to get, you know, there's something around here and whatever, and you look back up at the place where you'd seen this alien, like, curled up before, and it's just gone. And again, you know, the guy backs away and you start looking around, and it's like at that point, the alien is actually, like, playing a cat and mouse game with you. Like, it's actually, like, trying to hide and stuff like that. So I was thinking, since I've never played the game at all, turn that on and see how good it is. I already know, you know, again, thanks to the critics, that the game really stops being good like that probably about an hour in or something like that, because it goes from you, like, fighting aliens to you fighting other dudes pretty quickly. So we'll see how that goes, but
yeah,
we've got us a transformer pulling 50 megawatts right now. But I just want to see, because the one thing with the config file that a modder found was, basically with there was a typo in one of the config files, and with that typo existing in those config files, basically the aliens were blindfolded, so they couldn't tell where they were in the environment.
Yeah.
Which was why the game was so buggy and glitched out when it first came out, was because of that typo. Now, of course, you know, Gearbox Software has taken it so professionally and, you know, posted a joke job position for someone to do spell checks. It's just like, dude, you're just digging yourself your grave even deeper.
Yeah. So is that what you're gonna play for a Halloween stream, or?
That's what I'm thinking I'll try, is just try that with the mod on and, like, put it up to high difficulty, because I'm bad at first-person shooters anyway. Like, they're not my thing.
Yeah.
So, that plus the fact that, you know, I don't really know much about aliens anyway.
Sure.
I just know the game's bad reputation. I was considering maybe doing a thing for No Man's Sky, but and I've seen some players, I've seen some, like, videos of people playing No Man's Sky next. It still looks boring.
Yeah, it's still a lot of, it's too much micromanagement of the various resources just just to get to do stuff.
Yeah,
With all the fuels and stuff. Oh,
honestly,
it's a
it makes like what we're doing in this seem like mundane housework type stuff by comparison.
Yeah. It's just not great.
Which is just not the thing you want to have in your game, where it's like, okay, what two guys are doing going far overkill in Factorio is now what this whole game is about. It's like, no, that's not good.
Yeah, but at least here we can automate stuff. Like there,
Yeah.
it's like no matter how advanced you get, no matter how expensive a ship you get, you always got to get the chemical to, you know, fuel up your thrusters. It's like, come on, don't make me do that forever.
Sheesh. Okay, so this combinator was set up to monitor 18 steam tanks.
Yeah.
I've counted 32 in one row. I feel like this thing needs to be updated.
Probably so.
Bit. But I don't know how to update the constant number here.
Let's see. So so it's that divided by 18. Oh, okay. So it just needs to be how many it's hooked up to divided by 18.
Oh, okay. So is it? I guess I just need to
So
run
it's
some
connected
green wire then.
Yeah, so right now it's hooked up to 26. So we can just, you know, divide by 26. So that'll give you the average. The average is 8.8K. Yeah. So it's gonna wait. It's gonna stay on till it gets above 10K.
Okay,
So it's actually gonna stay on a while longer now, as it gets higher.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's reduced the load on the steam stuff, so it'll accumulate a bit quicker, I hope.
Yeah. There we go.
Alright, I'm removing all these middle heat exchangers. They are not doing enough to benefit the system. And they're just in the way. They're an absolute pain and in the way of everything.
Well, I'm tired. I think I'm gonna get something to eat and stuff. So I think I'm gonna get out of here.
Alright.
But I'm happy.
You
Got
still-
some stuff good.
You still out at the ranch?
No, I'm at my house.
Okay. You gotta go
Yeah.
back out to the ranch after this?
No, just
okay.
tomorrow for work.
Oh, okay.
No, I was house sitting for a little bit.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were back or not.
Yeah, they're back. Okay, well, good luck with all this. So now that this is all working, can you just like, you know, quadruple the output, or?
Well, it's not exactly working smooth is the problem.
Yeah, but it's getting there.
I'm working on it. Definitely trying.
Alrighty, I'll talk to you later.
Alright. See you around.
Bye.
Probably end the stream soon anyway. Bye. Okay, well, he's gone now. And it is now me alone. Let's get these heat exchangers hooked up to the rest of the steam line. Right, so that's... increase the steam flow down this way by a fair bit. Okay, so it's trying to keep things at average, even keel. Wow, we're producing a ton more. Wow, we're producing a lot more nuclear power. 800 meg. Dang. It's a hefty
Yeah, it's just
load.
that you have- Alright, well.
Oh, I gotta get out of this trap. Make myself. There we go. Alright, and, okay, so... everything's going down at this far end. Seems to be stabilizing. Water's still a major issue now. Oh. Steam seems to be
No,
a
it's-
key.
If you want something.
Right? So... Dadgum. This is some high power. How long are trains sticking around for? Not very long, since that's a brand new one. Okay. Still having issues getting enough water down to the back. I think I'm just gonna do what I was wanting to do. Okay, so with all these ones being dead here, I'm just gonna pull all this up. Let's just shut down these 2 nuclear reactors as well. No point in keeping them around. Can't get water into the heat exchangers for them. So where's... Okay, so we're getting pressure to this point. It's low pressure. Let's cut it off. Pressure's still low, because it doesn't have a pump. So let's give it a pump. Oh. Alright, much better. Much, much better. Pressure's improving area as well. Okay, let's hook these 2 lines back. Go. Seeing steam collecting. I'm not seeing any water coming out, though. Let's cut the water here. So that's the first zone over here. It's actually getting water is that line over. So let's just get out construct a print. All this up. Just get rid of it all. Start stabilizing the water load. Maybe even moving it down a bit further to the west of the train stations. What's the network looking like? Okay. 8:30. Okay. Good. Okay, so... Okay, let's... Hey, where's this all getting its uranium fuel from? It's keeping these things going. Hasn't been any kind of an input in here in a long while. But let's just tear this apart.
But yeah, I went through
All this
everything.
apart. Just tear it up.
Really
Break her down. Alright. Let's
and then realized
pull up
that
this old
Southern
fuel
Bell
pipe,
becomes-
or heat
is
pipe
gonna
here.
come sooner.
Okay. Is this screwed up my heat over here? No, not hardly. Alright. Those are still working good. Okay. Again, pressure is low. No booster pumps. So, there we go. Pressure's going up now. Should be. Fairly shortly. Oops. Need to connect that pipe again. Oh, okay. Right. Start cutting some of these lower water transfer lines.
I see your message.
Right. Now let's leave these here for a second. Okay. Go. I'll get rid of those dead fuel rods quickly enough. Alright. What's the status of everything? Okay. Production's down a little bit. Right. Let us set up nuclear reactor grid again. Just do the 2 this time. Neighbor bonus being 100% between the 2 of them. That should hopefully be enough. Is that there? It's here. A pressure transfer line from here to there. Okay. Okay, long inserters here and here. Getting power. Port ones here. Here. Moving the depleted rods. Just load those up. Okay, and now those are getting heated up nicely. Oh shucks, we're losing steam production on these. This line over here. I realized those weren't tied in. Right, explain the drop in the power level. Alright, well, it's starting to creep back up again. Alright, put heat exchangers here. And switcheroo around. Alright. Can't put all these in here. Go there, and then this line will put that tap right there. Okay, let's get those pipes out here. Everybody gets a dedicated line. Line in. Let's get out to the side open. Alright. Get heat. These guys. Down around here. Yeah, there. That'll get them warmed up eventually. These things are still accumulating heat.
Hey, do that while
Okay. You guys still don't have water, so they can't produce any steam yet, even if they did have the heat that they could to do so. I'm gonna try and get this last setup going here, and then I'm gonna call it a stream for the night, because it's later than I normally stream on a Sunday. So okay. Yep, that works great. Right, so let's underground there. Let's just make the rest pipe walls. Alright. Some more water coming in there. On that. Guys, okay, these have a lot of pressure that they can spare over there, so I'm gonna set up another 2 lines of exchangers here. Can't do 2 lines of exchangers, there's only room for 1. Alright, well, I'll put the line right here, because it'll be easier for me to get the water to. Out the steam. Now water from there. Here we go. Plenty of water to spare. this little line. Things. Okay, it appears to be we are taking over more and more power. The coal side, we're very much the domineering power source. Wow, 714 megawatts average. 1 minute, bit less. 5 seconds, it's changing constantly. 10-minute average, it's going up. Last 10 hours, we've been at about 705. That's cool. Steam still keeps popping around really weirdly. Guess it's just Steam needs more time to accumulate. Let's move. Okay, this water pressure end has completely filled up. So let's get rid of all of these specific tanks right along here. That pump on is now dead. All this. Just take all that out. Let's take this all out and kind of view the immediate ramifications of actions. Okay, so first off, not a lot to see yet. Oh, there's a lot to see here, though. Massive pressure drops. Okay. Massive water pressure destabilization down in this area, so let's put some boosters. Those there, and then on that like so. Oh, okay, that's trying to boost the pressure. Let's move that guy there. Up to where he's going to actually benefit the world, shall we? Right here. That way he's not trying to siphon. Actually pulling straight from the tank. Rather than trying to boost a siphon. Okay, we still need water down that direction. So let's expand the tank line out this way up. I guess I'm just putting back most all the tanks that I just took away. This is not too bad. I'll just put a booster pump right here. Pull from there. Let's make a little S-curve right here to... It's a little bitty S-curve right there to pull things over to here. A bit more efficiently. Stabilizer there. Right. Now, with the water pressure still being excessively low over that side.
Could be wrong. Could have.
That. Alright. Okay, water pressure is trying to increase out this direction. Alright, it is building. Cool. Okay. Water pressure is stabilizing. Steam production is stabilizing. See, 10-minute average. Okay, we've dropped quite a lot, actually. About 60 megawatts dropped, but... Okay, water levels are starting to stabilize across everything. Yeah, water levels are steady. Steam levels are becoming more steady. Although... entirely certain on that, on all of that, but take a couple of steam turbines down to re-steady everything, but won't know till later. So, alright, that's it. Oh wow, we're currently spiking at over 700 megawatts at max production, so I'm going to call this an evening. Have a good evening, everybody, and I will see you on Friday night. I'm not sure what I'm going to be streaming. I might be doing Dark Souls. I might be doing Monster Hunter. I'm not sure which. But I hope you guys all have the best of the evenings. If you're in my area, I hope you're staying dry. And I will see you all on Friday night. Have a good night, everybody.